Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Aimers Podcast. Today's episode, we'll be talking about Twitch streamers in today's world.
Yeah.
With me today, I have my very good best friend Ace,
What's up? Uh,
and we're going to
what's
have other special guest that's going to be popping in. You already know him. I already know. Him.
Owl?
Yes.
Yeah. He may come in. We don't know. Man sounded sleep deprived.
Yeah, because of college.
Yeah, but he also, he said he had the munchies, so. Also, by the way, if anyone can tell, I don't know if how many would tell, but I got a better mic, so I'm
Everyone,
living the
give a
bougie
hands
life.
up. Bang your desk.
Be like, where'd you get that? I'ma need it.
It's like, give me my money. Take my card. Take my card.
But yeah, thank you, brother, for helping me out because I've been wanting to get a new mic. I've been wanting to get a new mic for a while, especially when I started podcasting. So when we started podcasting, excuse my language, I'm in we. Also, I'm a little under the weather, so if my voice cracks at any point, or if I'm coughing and sneezing, it's because I have a cold. I deeply, deeply apologize for that.
Okay, let's start this. Let's start the talk.
You said I'm done with this. I'm done with this bitch. Anyways.
No, 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 not at all. Not at all. Basically
Yes.
saying, let's start by saying, what's the most favorite Twitch streamer you know?
Oof. You got me in a wall because I don't usually watch a lot of Twitch, but lately it's been Pezzy, Electric Droid, and Grizzy. If you guys know them, good for you. They are all Twitch streamers. And they live in Austin, Texas. Don't know where, because that's none of my business where in Austin. But I try to watch them as often as possible, but sometimes it does suck because I have to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, so I go to bed like at 9. Cassie literally streamed like a day ago at 1:25 in the freaking morning, and I'm like, man, I wish I could watch you. Cause he also got a cat. Her name is Sly. She's like 6 months, maybe 7 months, because she's the same age as my young little kitten, his name is Morgan. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I feel like me and Pezzy just we have the same brainwave. It's probably because he's ADHD. Because a lot of YouTubers and Twitch streamers that I watch, they usually have some sort of disability. I just happened to find them sometime like in 2021. I believe it was around like Thanksgiving when I started going to like a depression state because one of my older friends decided she was gonna act like I was manipulative, being blah blah, like doing all this attention seeking, and I'm not like that. I'm very introverted. It doesn't seem like it, but uh yeah, I just went through like a really bad time and I was just scrolling and I was just like Discord funny moments because I had been getting into that a lot. And that's when I found them. In a way, I would say they helped me, especially since I had gone through a really, 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 really bad cold. I was like bedridden. I couldn't even get out of my bed. And I watched them and I was like, damn. And the first person I actually watched was Grizzy. And I don't know. It's just like I felt like I could relate to the stuff they were talking about. And oh my god, I could not stop laughing. It was so funny. They were just hilarious. And then I started going into watching Pezzy and Puffer and like Smitty plus Blarg, his like whole like friend group, except for a few of them, just because I'm just like, but I mean, if I were you, I would go check them out because they're really cool. That is, if you okay with like offensive or dark humor. But yeah,
We usually do dark
definitely.
humor. We usually do dark humor here.
Yeah, that's like or like really either racist but funny. Like none of the stuff is supposed to be taken seriously. That's just how our humor is. So also, we are in no point are we are going to be ableist because a good majority of us in this podcast are disabled. So
Obviously.
yes. So in no way, shape, or form, if we end up offending you, we truly apologize. We don't mean to, but just know that that's just how our sense of humor is. So,
Seriously.
um,
Everyone has a
yes.
different
So
sense of humor. You might as well live with it. You can't change the person.
yeah, I just grew up with being around a lot of boys. I think it's because I have two older brothers myself, and I never got along with any of the girls when I was younger because I would be called weird. Although I don't like when people say the phrase normal because there's no such thing as normal. Um, there is a phrase that I do say. I don't know if you know it, Brian, but
I don't think just yeah. I don't think it. I don't know. I don't know for sure though.
so my thing is it's if somebody calls you normal, don't tell them that you're normal. Tell them that you're unique
That's
because
true.
everyone is unique in their own way. It's just because in a way everybody's put in a category, and I'm not trying to get off topic, but it kind of makes sense into like the Twitch thing. Different, totally different people fall into one category, and they all could relate. And that's kind of how we are. A lot of us are disabled, or we've had fundamental problems, or we've in some way connected. And I just don't like hearing the way people try to say normal as like it's we're supposed to normalize people because in a way we're not normal. No one is normal. People who are schizophrenic, they get called psychotic, but it's not their fault. It's because a lot of them have to be on medication, but a lot of people stereotype them to being killers, serial killers, when that's not true. It's just we don't understand what it's like to be a schizophrenic. We don't understand why they think this or what happened. Because sometimes, just like with like DID, dissociative identity
Yeah.
disorder,
Yeah.
and like multiple the personalities disorders, a lot of people think they're weird. Um, but the thing is also they're not the same. You know, they're actually a lot different. Because a lot of time, and correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of times with DID, you get it because of past trauma. I think a lot of times disabilities like schizophrenia, a lot of that stuff, like schizophrenia, DID, bipolar, PTSD, sometimes you don't have to have trauma to develop those. But some of them, like I said, schizophrenia or PTSD or DID or multiple personality disorder, something happens where your brain, I think it's like your brain goes through so much head trauma, whether it's physical or mental head trauma, that you develop these. And a lot of people, and like just like in some movies, like I think it's called Split. I forgot his
True.
name, but the name of the movie. But they try to over stereotype people with disabilities are freaking insane, and it's like no. So in my way, I don't like it when people say that, but like, oh, you're not normal, you're weird. Because whenever somebody says I'm weird, I'm like, thank you, I know. At least I know I'm not boring and bland like you. You
True.
know?
Don't
But
be
that's what I'm like.
normal. Be
If
your own self.
Yeah, just be just be yourself. Don't care about that. And that's why I kind of liked these streamers. Um because they helped me feel like they helped me feel better. They made me feel like I was actually worth something because like I said at that time I was just very, very depressed, and I just felt like I wasn't worth it because I didn't realize I was hurting somebody, and never they never even told me that I was doing something. Like, I'm not gonna get too much into that part, but it's just like I wish they would have told me, because if they would have told me, I would have fixed that problem. Uh, but that didn't end up happening. But yeah, that's why I watched them, because I was like, man, these fucking guys are hilarious, and they're around my brother's age or around my age, and it's just like, it feels nice to have somebody who's a little older than you or someone around your age who could just crack your ass up, just like laugh, and just you don't have to care.
That was
I
me.
watched them
I
a
filled that shoes in.
yeah, it's just yeah. I don't want, like I said, I don't watch a lot of Twitch streamers, mostly because I don't have the time to. But hopefully once I'm in college and I get, my shit together, I could watch them a little more. Because like I said, I just really really enjoy listening to them. Um I wish I would have like saw them like probably 4 years ago. Um when they really started. Although a lot of them started like 10 years ago, but their channel, they changed it, and they don't like post on that channel anymore, and they have a different one or whatever. I wished I had saw them at least around 2020, so I could have understood it a little bit more. But you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. I'm just glad I found them now. Not that
Because who knows what would happen if you didn't see them?
Oh yeah, I probably would have been bored. Like, you don't know understand. So like, I'm gonna go into like my YouTube part. So on my YouTube, my subscribers, you guess how many people I have like subscribed to? Almost 600 people that I subscribed to. And let me see how many people I have now.
Over 1,000, probably.
No, I actually deleted a lot of people that I did not watch, so they were no longer active. I believe it's like 53 now.
Do you remember a YouTuber called I Am Leafy?
No, I don't watch. I don't think I ever watched him.
He was a good
Um,
YouTuber until like they kicked him out.
so the reason why I got rid of most of my subscribers is some of them were either they were non-active. I was never watching them. I like watch, because I don't know what it was back when I was younger. Like a little younger. I mean, like 11 or 12. I would, if I thought you were funny, or if I thought I liked you or whatever, I subscribed to you immediately. I did not give a shit. And then I would never go back into watching them.
Yeah.
And I realized that last year, and I was like, well, not last year, like a few months ago, probably like around November. And I was like, okay, you know what? I need to unsubscribe to a lot of people that either I just don't watch anymore, or they no longer have
Sorry, I hit my head.
they no longer are active on YouTube. Whether they were arrested, they deleted themselves off the earth, if you know what I mean. I don't want to say, because you can get age restricted from that or get in trouble. I know we're not monetized yet, but I'd rather be safe. Or they just felt like they just stopped what's the word? They stopped just posting. They lost motivation to post. So I got rid of a lot of people, and now I just watch people that I actually watch. So a lot of this is built on like horror, like people going to like haunted asylums and stuff, or like murder mysteries of VTubers. I just recently got into VTubers. Technically, the VTubers that I watched, like Vox and Vox Akuma and Shoto, they're Twitch streamers too. I just never get to watch it because I haven't even subscribed to them on Twitch. I need to do that when I get a chance. Oops. But yeah, that's. Oh, okay. See, it says I have, let's see, 133, 34, well, 183, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. I have 190 subscribers that I actually watch. I swear I actually watch them, please. Oh, sorry, I've been rambling. You can go now, Brian. I'm now that I'm
No, I
done.
don't mind. You do your thing.
We
Okay.
haven't recorded in like 3 months. I'm just kidding. We haven't recorded in like 3-4 weeks. So yeah.
But yeah, for me, it's like I do watch some Twitch streamers, mostly my friends who does Twitch streaming. Like they usually do Overwatch or something.
Yeah.
But for me,
Hopefully I can do that too soon.
but for me, like gosh darn this
Droid
the
is
Twitch I be
live.
watching would be basically just podcast types of Twitch streamers. Like the
See,
Misfits.
and now Droid is live now. Oh my fucking god! I didn't know he was live. When did he start? Like he has. It looks like he just started. Okay. I'm gonna do that when I get off of this podcast.
But yeah,
Sorry.
but basically the people from the Misfits, they're freaking amazing. There's Swagger Souls Fits. Um there's like so many like those people I get, but they mostly like the only thing I don't get with them. I could probably do one with them, but basically it's just smoke weed and just like have a fucking good time and like
Smoke the devil's lettuce. Yes. We all love that.
the devil's lettuce. We have to try it. It make us healthy, but it doesn't make us
I'm not
that healthy.
I'm not gonna do drugs.
Me either. What are you talking about? But
No, I didn't mean to unfollow. No. Okay.
no, I don't want to do drugs. Leave me alone. But basically, those were like those type of
Okay.
Twitch streamers on YouTube are like they are amazing. There's also one named Zuckles. That guy does anything for like fucking content. He's fucking like he shaved his own head, which I
Oh
think
my god. That's what like Droid and like a few of his friends did. They were like, if you gift me 100 like subs or whatever, 100 gifted, that's what it was. I will shave my head. It
no,
was so
that's the
funny.
point. He didn't do it. His friend probably a bet. He was doing it on a bet. I don't know the full story, but he just shaved his head. And it was like really good. And then one day he was like, there was a story about him being high. They took some edibles before going on an airport, and then whenever they left him, the person on the edibles, they
Mhm.
left him in the like.
Mhm.
So it was like there was three of them. Two of them were gonna go first class, while one of them was gonna go in like regular class, like just basically the normal seats. Basically, they left Zuckles high on gosh darn edibles over high on gosh darn edibles towards that in the class. So basically, he was there by himself, which I believe if someone needed to check on him because you never know what might happen. He might get fucking high off his fucking walker. But
Mhm.
but But after all the flight, basically the two that left out of first class, they were going to try to look for him. He just sent a text message saying "Help me."
Oh Lord.
Basically, and basically, whenever they actually found him, that guy over there, he was over. The last time I heard, he was basically fucking crying like to dear God, saying, "Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you. You actually saved me." It's like, what do you say you from? It's like he just said, "You freaking found me," and I'm over here laughing. It's off my fucking ass off. But yeah, those type of and they have a they have a
Is
podcast
Vance
now,
getting abducted?
huh?
Is he getting abducted or something?
He still was high. I believe he was still high on the edibles.
Mm.
And then basically they basically yeah, those were the good old days. They're still making stuff as a group in the podcast. Basically they're doing camping road trip videos, like vlogs, you know. They're doing
Mm-hmm.
they're doing just basically they decided to make a TikTok, really funny shit on there. There was also a video, I believe, on there. If I can do my share play, but basically, there was a video of that.
I'll be right
Basically,
back. You keep talking. I'll be right back.
I'll edit this out.
No, no, no. You can just keep going. I'll be right back. I'll be really, really quick.
Don't worry, I got you. Well, basically, as for you subscribers, they basically they went all around the world, and I fucking wish I had met them in real life. I really do hope I met them and meet them in real life. Because basically those guys are the fucking best, and I would like to be like good co-ed friend, like we do co-ops together and stuff. And then but yeah, like literally it was a if I had to choose over any other podcast, the Misfits would be the ones, because those people are the best. But also there are people around like Twitch streamers who be disrespectful. Like their whole thing is to be nice and all, but in the like crazy sense, in the crazy sense, they be people like some streamers. They be like look, how can I say this in a way that won't get me killed? Aha. They're they're all like being like good. There's no they're all being fucking like they're all being gosh darn it was like, sorry, I was confused. I was like clueless there. Basically what happened is it's just basically there were some streamers that was just being too much for freaking television. When I say too much, like they were doing too many controversial stuff, and then like they did stuff that damaged their reputation, like literally damaged their reputation. And what I mean by that too is basically like one girl from here just basically what she did was the most horrific thing I ever heard. So basically, if you don't know, there's a person named Sniper Wolf. Basically, pathetic little woman that can't even stop 2 seconds to just go to meet someone. Basically, was a freaking like dumbass from the start, and just basically ripped off a fan of hers. A fan of hers. When I mean by rip off, I mean they literally like just went up and just freaking bailed on a person who was dying from cancer. A person like me, if there was like if there was like a if it was a person who like a big fan of mine that was like dying from cancer, I wouldn't mind and just like literally taking the time to just FaceTime and and or or just like meet like freaking going up to them and just saying, hey, how's it going, spending like 10 minutes. I don't mind that. but to just leave them be while just basically just leave them on. Basically, the woman she leave them on.
Okay.
Basically, leave them
Oh,
on,
you're back.
just like some type of toy. But that woman was just literally a living human being, and it pains me to say on how she got treated.
What the fuck did I just come back to? All I heard is they treated her like a fucking toy, and I'm like, vibrator?
No, it's a person named Stiper Wolf.
Oh. So you're talking about her again. I went to have my mom send me some money over because I don't get paid until a few days. And I wanted some ramen
Wow.
I wanted ramen from Junior because their ramen is like the best. So I was like, Mom, could you send me over some money?
But yeah, basically talking about Sniper Wolf, I had to say one of the most dumbest streamers in the world, and that person I care should not exist. But basically, she
That's
just kept
kind of mean
letting.
to say.
I could show you the messages.
I don't need the messages. I don't care about the drama. I'm not a person who likes drama like that. So
But yeah, I get it. Don't worry. But basically, she just kept letting on the mom of the dying person that was dying from cancer, telling her about
what
all
the
these lies and
oh,
fictionated
your
stuff,
cat's underneath my
which
desk.
basically fucking kicked me off my rocker, and I wanted to fucking beat her down with a fucking pipeline. But
You can't say that.
I'll edit it out. But I can say this: basically, she was like just basically horrible in so many ways. All right.
Okay, what you doing? My cat was under my desk. He scared the fuck out of me. Hi, sweetheart.
But
What are you doing under my desk?
basically saying she basically changed my whole opinion about women. And I thought that was never possible, but it was just possible for me.
I mean, look at your exes. How
Hey,
did they not?
here's the
How did
thing.
they
Here's the
not
thing. Here's
change?
the thing. Bria's a gold digger. I can say that with full
Oh
fucking
yeah,
capacity.
I already knew that. And Amy's nice, but she always just like she didn't care about anything I did. She just wanted to talk to me about boys, and I'm like, she always nonstop talked about boys. That's my thing. She always talked about them, and I was just feeling like, okay. And whenever I tried to change the subject, talk about something I like, she's like, "What? Why would you do that? Like, that's not what bad bitches do." And I'm like, "What the
You're not.
fuck?"
It's like different people are different people. If they're not a bad bitch, they're not a bad bitch.
No, it's like I'm a bad bitch, but I'm not like that girl who's always talking about boys and always doing. I'm like that chill bad bitch. You know.
You're the
Like
one that
when I
just.
dress up in like a nice skirt or a nice dress or anything, I get all the fucking mids attention because I'm like showing my body off, but usually I'm just in sweatpants or like chill. And it's like I be like there's like me and then there's hot ass me and then you know and my boyfriend
Basically,
could
let's
totally
not talk
agree.
about them. Let's not talk about them. They're a thing in the past. They're a thing in the past.
Oh well, I still talk to Amy. I don't mind
You
her,
still
but it's
talk
just
to Amy?
sometimes, not all the time.
All
She's
right.
busy with her own thing. But I was just gonna say there's oh, can we talk about voice acting? I mean, I guess we could do that a little bit in here.
Let's
I'm
do
bored.
voice.
I honestly
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm done. Like, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, saying I'm not like done with like.
No, we could get off topic about that too. I don't want to talk about that anymore. We could have fun about
Let's
that.
do voice acting. I want to do like let's make a little game right now. Let's do like voice acting. Let's
I'm
make
gonna
a.
be honest. Can I tell you? Can I tell you something?
Oh no, it sounds corny as hell, but let's go.
It's not corny. It's
That sounds like your corny voice.
um.
Oh, shut up.
So Gabe, he has titled one of my voices. So it's like I'm trying to think. There's like very deep. I have like a deep, very quiet, in a way, kind of sexual for him in a way. But he calls it the succubus voice, and it's so fucking funny because it's like I just put on that like evil. I just called it evil villain like anime voice. He turned it into a fucking succubus, and I'm like, what? But I could be like all like those like very annoying stereotypical Japanese girls who just have those high squeaky voices. I could do that too. I would love. Hold on, let me get up my because I have Do you mind if I show you this? It's on my document.
Sure, yeah.
So
I keep losing.
I've been making a book. Obviously, you know about this, but let me.
Yes, you told me so many times about the amazing book that you're going to make. Trust
I
me.
have so many. I have so many. What's this one? Open the fucking. Open. Open the document, or I will throw rocks through your window, you fucking whore.
Don't phrase Dr. Phil.
Which one is this? Oh, this is my dear. This one's like based off of Demon Slayer, but it's totally fucking different. It's BL, but then I have another one that's not BL. It's Guys Love, but it has it's not really in that right now. Like I don't do all that smut and shit. And then I have another one that's called The Enchantment. I'll have to finish it because I gave it a long ass title. It's called The Enchantment. They gave us a second chance. So which one do you want to read? Which one do you want me to read? Because I never gave the Demon Slayer one a title because I haven't thought about that one. But then this one, The Enchantment That Gave Us a Second Chance, that one's really good. It's like 2 chapters in, but it's pretty good. And I think you would do really good in voice acting. I should probably get Gabe because Gabe loves it. Me and him actually do role plays on a private little thing. He calls it Ace's Fantasies. Isn't that funny?
Ace's Fantasies? Is this basically you talking about your freaking wet dreams to the fucking world?
No, it's actually not. It's stories that I made up. And so I also have another one. I never wrote it down. Actually, I have a few. I have another one that has it. At first, it was based off of Five Nights at Freddy's, but then it just became kind of like furries, but not smut furries. It's like a really good dialogue. Like if I was to write it, and you would have never known that the main character is a fucking wolf. Well, not wolf, a fox, and he literally had tons of fucking PTSD and anxiety and kind of was schizophrenic. So you would have never known if I didn't say shit. And then the other one is about, like fall, winter, spring, and summer. I made them into like spirits. So, and I actually had the name. So I had like Rey, which is the Spanish version. Rey, Rey, which means it's like autumn or like I forgot what it's called. Basically, whatever called. I forgot the name. Like his the meaning of his name, but he is fall and he's like very calm and everything. Then we had Nahem, which she is Irish, and Nahem is actually the longer name for Nev. And then we have she's Winter, and she's like the princess. She's the oldest one, but she's also a bad bitch, bro. Can you just tell? I sent for my own fucking characters.
You get wet dreams just by thinking about your characters, do you?
And no, I don't have wet dreams of my characters. And then I have Kane, which he's kind of like the mean, but like he's not meaning to be mean, but that's just how he is because he's fire. He's summer. He's supposed to be a little bit blunt, and Neb is kind of like this cold, but she can warm up people's hearts. Like, she's actually really sweet and very shy. She just doesn't know how to handle emotions because of all the shit she went through like 100,000 years ago. And then we have Aurora, which she's the lesbian, by the way. I made her a lesbian.
Okay.
But she's Spring, and Kane is bisexual. But I made Ray. I'm gonna have it as Ray and Nahim end up dating. Not right now, like later on down the line, because Ray has this thing where he just is grieving about his fiance, and he has to deal with a daughter. But the thing is all his life he has been an orphan. Like the Greek goddess Gaia created him. She wanted a child, and she never had that. And so she's like, well, let me sculpt a kid out of clay. And she's like, Zeus, please give me this child or whatever. And so he came out from the fucking ground, basically. And he was raised by nature and Gaia. So I have it like that. But so his life has been a little hard because everybody's just like, well, he's fucking weird, or why is like, how come he has no family? Why is like blah 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 blah, and giving him questions, asking questions that he doesn't even fucking know. And then he ends up finding this girl that ends up being the love of his life. I never gave her a name. I was thinking of just Diana or Diana. Deanne. But I never really gave her a name, and they ended up, having a kid, blah blah blah. And then one day, his cabin that he lives in a cabin in the woods, and basically catches on fire.
Cabin in the woods.
She basically went in flames with it, and so that's why I kind of didn't want to have him start a relationship, because I want him to go through this grieving process, and he gets to finally feel, because all his life he's felt like he's alone, nobody, like he's never going to be wanted, blah blah blah, all these really bad intrusive thoughts. And I also forgot to mention, he is a veterinarian, so he loves animals, but like I said, he's very calm, very cool and collected. I kind of end up making him, he's kind of like the right hand man of Nev. So Nev is like basically the leader because she's the wiser, she's the oldest, but also she knows what she's talking about. She's like that person that she knows everything about everything because she's so knowledgeable. But she kind of, let me get you the voice I gave her. She's like, after so long, I would have never thought that friends was all I need, because I never got to have that feeling because I was so busy being treated like an enemy. So I thank you all.
That sounds like some Twilight stuff right there.
Yeah, well, in a way, like, you gotta think of it. She's been alone for several thousands of years. She was blessed to have these water. I have her like be able to control the winter, but also the water. But she was kind of introverted. She's really, really introverted, very shy, because when she was about to be rule the kingdom, she was very emotional, and she didn't know how to control her powers at that time, and she caused the whole scene, and she ended up basically being shunned out. And so her younger brother, Christian, which I end up making Christian and Kane end up being like boyfriends, which is really cute. But anyways, I have it like that. And she ends up finding this group who are also the spirits, fall, winter, and spring. Fall, spring, and summer. So I have Adrian, which actually means fire. I believe in... No, not Adrian. It's Aiden, sorry. Is it? I can't remember. It's either Adrian or Aiden, but in Irish folk folklore, or not folklore, in Irish names, Adrian means fire. And then I got Lily, which is like a fucking flower because of spring. And then I had Leo. Leo was fall. And so when they died, first of all, she actually fell in love with Leo, but she was like young and she didn't know what it was. So it was just, she didn't want to tell him because she was worried she was going to be shamed for it. So she's like, I'd rather him be with me. I'd rather be by his side than him make fun of me for liking him, whatever.
Gotcha.
And so when they all died and she survived, she in a way she kind of does. It's kind of like a spell in a way. It is a spell, but some people would think it's like witchcraft. Oh god, sorry, I inhaled. Oh god, too hard. So she casted a spell and said, "Please let me take the spirits of fall, summer, and spring, and let me decide who should be the next successors." And obviously when that happened, she didn't know how to control that either. But she ended up like being able to control her powers, but sometimes when she showed the wrong emotion, sometimes that would cause a problem. So obviously she's alone for so long, but after she casted that spell to herself, she froze half of her world, like half of her kingdom. So a lot of people were frozen in time just to be there. And blah blah blah, so on and so on. I really haven't made an actual story of it, but that's the story. I have been thinking about the story for several fucking years, longer than some of these.
I like the sound of it.
It's supposed to be kind of action packed and kind of a little bit of drama, a little bit of romance, LGBTQ, a little bit of that. But it's supposed to be a lot of angst. Like I wanted it to be like try to get your attention, and I'm gonna rip your fucking heart out, just so that way you could cry and get attached to somebody, and then I kill them. But we ain't gonna talk about it. But yeah, that's how Nev's
We're
voice.
not gonna talk about it? We just talked about it.
But yeah, like that's how I have it for Nev. So she's very quiet. So she's, like I said, she's talking like this, very very quiet. She's not much of a talker.
It's like, listen here, little girl. I am 5 months behind my rent. I do not need this shit from anyone.
Just more of like what she would say is like, well, listen here, little girl. If you stay quiet, maybe then we won't have to get into any trouble.
Ooh, she gonna get in trouble by any of that.
I also gave her like an evil laugh, so she's like, oh. Calm down. I'm not gonna cause too much destruction.
I'm not gonna call the fucking FBI.
You don't want me to cause a little bit of arson?
Alright, I'm calling FBI.
You're gonna call the FBI? She fucking causing mass destruction. So okay, so which one do you want to hear? Do you want to hear the Demon Slayer kind of one, or do you want to hear this other one that I literally
Your choice. Your choice.
Huh?
Your choice. I'll just join in the whole thing.
Okay, I would probably do this one, the enchantment that gave us a second chance, and also first of all, the main character, she's a goth, but she's also Russian. So her dad is the grandfather. That's what they call it in the mafia. Grandfather.
Godfather.
And, yeah. So he's a Russian mafia who moves to Canada. So I'm just giving you a little description about him. I do put him up.
You already sent it to me?
I do this.
Did you already send it to me?
Oh no, maybe. You might want to check. I might have sent it to you, so you can
It,
look at it. If not, I'll send it to you.
is it on Drive or Google or email?
It's on Docs. I shared it to you on Docs.
Docs?
Yeah, but it should be automatically go to your Gmail, so you could check.
Did you put it on
Um,
our podcast Gmail?
no, I didn't send it to the podcast. I sent it to. Oh well, you probably don't have it anymore because it's Hold on. Let me send it to the other one because I sent it to you through your school one, and yeah.
You know well that our school one does not work anymore. They told us
I
straight from the
know,
back.
but that was like a long time ago. Here, let me send it. I'm
It's been a
sending it
while
through
since we
the
graduated.
Amos Podcast official with the email.
Just
There you go.
screenshot me some of the details so we can do a little play of it.
I sent it to you. So there's about a lot of characters. Hold on. You only
Document
get to
submitted.
see. We get to only see a few. Hold on. I gotta get my
So where's the people's play like? Where, or this is just a book?
It's a doc. It's not a book.
Gotcha.
So let me tell you all the characters that I have, but they're not all in here. So we have Anastasia. I was just lazy and I was like, yeah, let's do that. Then I have Logan, which is her
Where's
her
me?
crush. Then there's Mason, Grayson, Jaden, Amanda, and Grace.
Where's me? I thought I was going to be in this.
No, this is a different Anastasia, I swear.
I swear, you leave me out of this stuff. I want to join
I
them.
mean, I can have you as my gay friend.
Yes, Queen. Let's go.
Yes, slay.
Slay!
I will think about it. I will think about it. Okay. Have you got it yet?
I got the document. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay. I'll read it to you in my narrator voice. So I'll talk to you like this. Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name is the
Um.
narrator.
Which voice actor? So I think we only have Logan, Mason, and
Just give me a detail of what the character is, and I'll do the
okay.
voice for it.
So Logan is like her crush. And he has a older brother named Mason. They grew up together. Mason and Jason. They grew up. Not Jason. Logan.
So who
They
am I?
grew up.
Who am I playing?
I mean, I don't know if you would want to play as Anastasia's love interest. Like they both like each other.
That's
Logan and
Gabe's.
Anastasia like
That's
each other.
Gabe's job. Do not put me in Gabe's job.
So do you want to be Mason, his older brother? And I believe there's another one. I'm trying to figure out where he is.
So just
What's
tell
his
me
name?
which one that's best for me, and I'll match the voice, like the voice that you want from that.
Oh, you could be the
Who?
badass mafia dad.
Okay, I got you.
He's the mafia dad, so he might look mean and everything, but he has the softest heart for his daughter.
It's okay. Let me try this real quick. I don't really like everyone else, but the one person though I do love more than anything in the world is my daughter.
I love that. Oh, also, Anastasia's dad does not like Logan. It's not that he doesn't. It's not like he doesn't trust him. It's more of like he doesn't want him to hurt his baby girl because he knows that he kind of has a thing for Anastasia. So he's just like kept being that protective dad, but like, hey yo, I'm gonna fuck you up. You touch my daughter, I'll fuck you up. I believe I named him. Oh yeah, his name is Dimitri. I believe. Yes, it's Dimitri. Dimitri is also a Russian name.
Okay, so
Um,
so wait, I'm gonna look at the document. So
it's on.
where's the Godfather's role in here, so I can know where to go?
So okay. So it says after I said farewell to Logan, then it's like down in there, like close to chapter 2.
There's
Um,
so many gosh darn words. It's in the first page.
it's no second.
All right, so the start of the second.
No, yeah, the okay. So if you see after I said farewell to Logan, it's in there. And I
You
think you can also be Mason, the brother of Logan, who he's kind of like in a way the bad boy because Logan's like the nerd, he's a bookworm, and Mason is just like, bro, go like stop being a pussy, just tell her already, damn.
I've been meaning to get into voice acting, so basically this is gonna help me out. So tell me when to start.
Yes, I'm always welcome. You're always welcome to do this. So we can read chapter 1 because literally I'm just gonna be narrating, and then when we get to your parts, I'll let you know.
All right.
So I'll let you do Mason and Dimitri, and then I will do.
I want to be
Um,
Godfather. I like the
yeah,
Godfather.
that's who Dimitri is Godfather basically,
No, I thought
but
Mason was the brother. You told me Mason was the brother.
Mason's the brother. I want you to play as him too because he's like the rebel and blah blah blah. So he's just like telling Logan, bro, stop being a fucking pussy. Tell the girl already. But I want you to just play as those two because I have to play I have to play as Grayson and then I have to do Anastasia and then also Logan. So you get to play 3 characters while you get to be 2 characters while I get to be 3.
All right.
And then I
Yeah.
also get to be backup. Yeah.
All right.
Let me
Read
get
the
this for
story,
you
and
real
I'm
quick.
right here. You want me to end the podcast, or you want everyone to know about this?
I mean, it's your choice if you want to or not. I don't really care. I would love for because in a way I love to write, but I never feel motivated to do it. And I've had so many people like, "You should do it. I want to see like when you get your book out, I want to read it." And I'm like, "That's so sweet." And then I get motivated and then I stop. So, I mean, you can if you want. I'm not going to get all butthurt about it.
Don't worry, then I'll say this. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. If you
We're
like
going
this
to go have some fun. Yay.
if you like this episode, and if you want to hear about the gosh darn voice acting, sweet voice acting we're about to do, please leave a like. If we get this to 20 likes, I will record this video, and we'll basically show the video of us doing our voice acting together. So thank you.
Both of our consent. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm joking.
At the same time,
Uh,
thank you everyone so much for watching. See you later, Amers, in the next podcast.
Bye.
Bye.